Now at 6, the Sonsio Grand Prix ongoing as we speak here at IMS. We have an update for you. That's coming up.
We're talking about a warmer Mother's Day. It was a beautiful day, but we may hit 80 tomorrow. We're going to let you know about the warmer, more humid air that's on the way.
And remains found halfway around the world could bring an Indiana family closure. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News. We start today revving up the month of May this weekend on a perfect Saturday in Indianapolis. At the track, IndyCar drivers are in action as the Sonsio Grand Prix is wrapping up right now. Racing through downtown. So let's start at IMS, where the sights and sounds of racing are back at the track tonight. Thousands of fans watching the Grand Prix right now. Our Dominic Miranda is outside Gate 1. And Dom, gosh, what a gorgeous day for everybody out there. And we are getting closer to the checkered flag.
That's absolutely right, Jenny. It is a picture-perfect day at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and it's been a picture-perfect day on track as well. Sonsio Grand Prix going on right now. We're nearly 60 laps of the 85 of the way through the race, and right now it's a two-horse race. It's all about Graham Rahal and Alex Palou chasing him, looking for a three-peat, a back-to-back-to-back winner of the Grand Prix here at the IMS Road Course. Remember, Alex Palou won the pole yesterday afternoon. He started in first, obviously, and Graham Rahal passed him early on in this race, and ever since, Rahal has held, just by the slimmest of margins, a lead over Alex Palou. It's a three-pit race, and right now, Graham Rahal is in the lead by less than a second with about 30 laps to go here at IMS on the road course. Pato Award in the top 5, Scott McLaughlin in the top 5, Will Power in the top 5, but it is all about Graham Rahal and Alex Palou chasing that three-peat and winning 4 of the first 5 races here to start the IndyCar Series ahead of the Indianapolis 500. It's been a clean race, no cautions, knock on wood, as of yet. Felix Rosenquist did spin out but got back on track, no yellow flag coming out there. Joseph Newgarden had some trouble, he had to start at the back of the pack. Marcus Ericsson, a mechanical issue, was out of the race before he even got going. So other than that, relatively clean, and it's going to come down to Graham Rahal and Alex Palou, who can have a more efficient last and final pit stop, and we'll see if Alex Palou can get it done for a 3rd consecutive Grand Prix win. And we'll see if Graham Rahal can win his first race since 2017. That's what's at stake here, and of course then the momentum leading into the month of May. So Rahal holding a lead right now, Alex Palou chasing him. We'll have a full report for you tonight at 11, and we'll see what happens here at the IMS Road Course. We'll send it back to you.
Dom, I can tell you, I'm half listening to you and half listening to the sounds on the track. I just love the sound of those race cars. So glad they're back. What's the crowd like there for this race, if I can ask you real quick?
Pretty decent crowd, I would say. We see some folks trickling out right now, probably trying to beat the rush or maybe get some food in them, if you're catching my drift. But it's a beautiful day here at the track. It's been picture perfect all day long, and the race has been extremely clean, extremely fun to watch. Just these Graham Rahal and Alex Palou battling it out, and we'll see who emerges victorious. But it's been a nice crowd on hand, and it's setting the table for a great month of May, no doubt about it.
Oh, for sure. All right, love this first course. Dom, thanks so much, live at IMS. Well, young racers got their turn to take to the streets of downtown Indy for this year's Rookie Run. We'll talk to those big winners ahead for you tonight at 6:30. Matt, beautiful day at the track.
Oh, you could not beat it. Lots of sun out there across central Indiana. Now, we were doing Weather Academy there for Kids Day, and we were making clouds in a bottle, and I think we made too many because we got a couple high-level clouds out there. But the good news is that the sun's going right through them. We're in the upper 70s, got some low 80s. I think we'll have even more low 80s tomorrow. We're sitting right at 77 in Indianapolis, but I do think we'll get a touch more of those 80s from the west a little bit tomorrow. What's interesting is not everyone is super warm in Indiana. Got a little bit of a north wind, northwest Indiana, those cool lake waters over Lake Michigan keeping the region just a little bit cooler in some 50s and 60s, but we don't have to worry here at home. Lots of 70s, lots of 80s. Now coming up, we've got to talk about an unsettled weather pattern. See this stuff? I think we've got it in our forecast next week. We're going to let you know, Jenny, when they're going to arrive.
All right, see you in a few minutes, Matt. Thanks so much. Tonight, a major new development for an Indianapolis family whose son was kidnapped and killed by ISIS. Peter Kassig was killed back in 2014, and now his family says his remains may have been found in Syria. Our Marina Silva in studio tonight with what we're learning, Marina.
Well, Jenny, it's been nearly 11 years since the Kassig family learned their son died. Peter Kassig, who went by Abdul Rahman, was in Syria on a humanitarian mission.
All right, we're having some technical issues with the microphone there. Sorry, we'll try and explain what's happening here. So again, the Kassig family says some or all of the people who are the hostages rather, who have been killed by ISIS, their son may be among the remains. NBC News was actually there in Syria as crews searched for those remains. We covered Kassig's story extensively back in 2014. He went to Butler University. He studied political science. He was an Army veteran and he served in the Iraq War. And he founded a medical nonprofit to provide food, clothing, and medical supplies to people in Syria. That's where he was when ISIS took him hostage in October of 2013. Now, the Kassig family sent 13 News a statement today. It says in part, "We are grateful to all those who were involved in the effort to get these deceased individuals' remains identified and returned to their home countries and loved ones." So moving forward, his family is now waiting to hear if the remains in fact do belong to their son. It is not clear how long that will take. We'll have more on this coming up tonight at 11 o'clock. Tonight, it appears that the ceasefire between India and Pakistan is already off, just hours into the deal. India now accusing Pakistan of repeated violations to end violence between the two countries. Now, President Trump first shared the ceasefire on social media, saying U.S.-led talks are ending the most serious military confrontation between the nuclear-armed rivals in decades. Locally, we're also getting some reaction to this. The Asian American Alliance has members from both India and Pakistan. They say they're grateful for any signs of peace between the two countries.
Anytime when there's a war, it is a lot of anxiety, stress, and it just makes our members very uncomfortable. Peace is probably the best way to resolve any kind of a conflict, we believe. We have members who are worried about it.
Conflict between India and Pakistan is not uncommon. The two countries have engaged in clashes since gaining independence from Britain in 1947. Back here in Indianapolis tonight, Metro Police investigating a shooting on the southeast side that injured a child. Happened last night just after 10 o'clock on Zwingli Street. That's near Keystone and Raymond. Metro Police say officers found a house party there, and at some point they believe someone pulled a gun and it went off accidentally. Police say this is a reminder that guns and alcohol don't mix and to keep guns locked up.
We can see that a bad decision can really have an impact that could last forever. And tonight, a little boy could have been lost, and some bad decisions were made, but thankfully he's going to be okay.
So again, good news there. The child is expected to be okay. Police have not detained anyone, but we are told people involved are not cooperating with investigators. Anyone with information should call IMPD. There's a new organization here in Indianapolis that hopes to empower young people through boxing. It's called Down But Not Out, and they hosted a grand opening today. It combines boxing, mentorship, and character building programs for kids. Founder Alfonso Bailey says he's been trying to make this happen for over 30 years, and he's thrilled by support from neighbors.
You share this with kids, and they're going to share it with other kids, and then they're going to come, and then they're going to share it with other kids. It's like a foundation. It starts very small, and then it just takes off and grows. And that got me so excited knowing all the kids are going to touch, and the youth coming in and working with. That's going to be so much fun.
Indianapolis-based consulting firm Mapped Solutions gave Down But Not Out $100,000 to plan and implement this program. Still ahead for you tonight, celebrating Mom, how Newfields is rolling out the red carpet ahead of Mother's Day. Matt?
Pretty cool. Hey, here at home, the weather was spectacular today. It's going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow. But more humidity is in the forecast next couple days. We're going to let you know about thunderstorm chances that could pop up as a result. Jenny?
Thanks, Matt. Later, we have some new details on a murder inside an addiction treatment center in Kentucky. What our 13 Investigates team uncovered about the facility that's owned by a company here in Indiana.